Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Okay, so if you watched last week's episode, the last episode of Impact Wrestling, I haven't seen it yet, but I did find out about this through Brace for Impact podcast. So I had to jump on right now and talk about it. If you watched the episode of Impact Wrestling, if you blinked an eye, you missed something very interesting. Um, Johnny Impact, John Morrison, kind of made his return to Impact Wrestling on the last episode of Impact on Access TV. So here's what happened. The segment was Steve Macklin knocking on Scott Demore's door. I don't know if you watched the episode and then if you saw that segment, you might have missed it. You might have missed it if you weren't paying attention very closely. But Steve Macklin knocking on Scott Demore's door. Scott Demore not answering, and Steve Macklin gets upset. He turns over, I think it was a table, and he threw something in the direction of Tommy Dreamer and Alicia Edwards speaking in the background. Of course, Tommy Dreamer in yet another segment. But Tommy Dreamer starts walking towards Steve Macklin, and there's a door there. And walking through the door, lo and behold, is John Morrison, Johnny Impact. Now, it appeared that he wasn't supposed to be there because in the segment, of course, Alicia Edwards quickly, she quickly, like almost literally pushes him back through the door, indicating that there's a camera rolling. And Johnny Impact or John Morrison looks at the camera and takes a step back through the door that he walked through. So Johnny Impact, John Morrison, making an accidental cameo appearance on Impact Wrestling. But was it accidental? Was that meant to happen though? You could think one, if it was accidental, why didn't Impact Wrestling refilm that segment? Maybe they thought that nobody would notice it, but quite a few people have noticed it. Or it was just supposed to meant it was meant to happen, and John Morrison was supposed to walk through the door, so people could see John Morrison, maybe create some buzz for Impact Wrestling. It's not creating a whole bunch of buzz for Impact Wrestling. I don't think too many people noticed it. I know a few people have. Brace for Impact, the guys at Brace for Impact definitely have. And a few people on Twitter, I think it was Steve Slam that screenshotted it, Johnny Impact with John Morrison. But first, if it was accidental, if it wasn't supposed to happen, there's no reason why Impact Wrestling shouldn't have refilmed that segment. But I mean, if they're looking to create buzz, I think it failed in that aspect as well because not everybody noticed it. It's not it's I went on all the like the Fightfuls and the PW Insiders and Dave Meltzer's website, and other pro wrestling websites. No one's really talking about it. No one's saying John Morrison makes a cameo appearance in Impact Wrestling. No one's really talking about it. So it's not really well known. It's not really out there. And again, I said if you blinked or if you didn't pay attention, if you kept your eyes on Tommy Dreamer walking towards Steve Macklin, you missed it. It was like lasted for about 2 seconds, but I just thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Alicia Edwards, just like, whoa, go back. We're rolling. And he looks into the camera and he steps back. Um, Now, seeing that, one has to wonder: is John Morrison coming back to Impact Wrestling? Was he backstage negotiating something? Or was he backstage just because maybe he drove Taya Valkyrie to the venue that evening? Maybe that's why he was there. But again, is he negotiating with Impact Wrestling? Could we see a return of John Morrison to Impact Wrestling? Uh, are they gonna hand out another 3-month contract to another top star in professional wrestling? So 3 months later, he could when Triple H indicates that, oh, I'm interested in John Morrison. John Morrison could just leave after 3 months and head back to the WWE. Is that what Impact's doing here as well? Are we gonna see that? Who knows? We'll see. But all I know is John Morrison making the accidental. I think it was accidental. I don't think it was supposed to. I don't think it was meant to happen. I don't think they were looking to get any buzz out of it. I think it was just accidental, and Impact Wrestling decided that no one's really going to notice it, and no one, not too many people have. Not too many people have. Again, it's not on any websites or anything like that, and not too many people have noticed it. But the keen eye of Mike Gilbert from Brace from Impact, he definitely caught it, and a few other people caught it as well. And I didn't know about it until I watched the Brace for Impact segment. But yeah, so we'll see what it's all about. We'll see if this leads to anything. We'll see if it was just an accidental thing and nothing comes of it. But I'm sure I wouldn't mind seeing John Morrison back in Impact Wrestling, and Mike Gilbert also of Brace for Impact. He made a terrific point. Maybe Johnny Impact is coming back because Josh Alexander just passed him as the third longest rating Impact Wrestling heavyweight champion or world heavyweight champion, and maybe Johnny Impact wants that title back and regain the third spot. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Anything else breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.